Okay, so in this video, we're going to get you set up with hosting and install WordPress. So the first thing I want you to do is visit this website, which is www.websitecourse.net. And once you're on this website, go ahead and click on this link that says Get Hosting. Now this will take you to Bluehost, which is the hosting service that I would recommend and I personally use for all my WordPress websites. So go ahead and click on Get Started Now. And first you want to type in the domain name you want. So this will be the web address for your website. So I'm going to type in realestaterise.com. And I'm going to go ahead and click on Next. So once this page is loaded, I'll go ahead and fill out my account information. And I'll have all this blurred out just for protection. So go ahead and fill out your information as I'm doing this. And next I'll scroll down to where it says package information. So the account plan I'm going to choose is going to be the 12-month plan at $7.99. You can always upgrade to different plans as you go on. And so setup fee is free, domain registration is free, which is awesome because usually that's about $10. As for site lock domain security, we can go without that. Site Backup Pro, I would also go without that. Search Engine Jumpstart, I would go without that. However, I would go with domain whois privacy. So leave that checked because what this does is it protects it so when somebody looks up who owns that particular domain name. So for in my example, if somebody looked up who owns realestaterise.com, it would actually show bluehost.com's information and not my personal information. So I would leave that checked. Next, I'm going to enter in my billing information, and again, I got to block this out. And so once I'm done filling out my billing information and I agree to these terms, I'll go ahead and click on Next. And here are some additional upgrades, but I would go without these. So let's scroll all the way down and click on Complete. So next, what we need to do is create a password. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Create a Password. I'm going to type in a password. Then I'll click on Create. Oops. I'll actually click on Password Generator, copy and paste their generated password, and go ahead and enter it there and click on Create. So it says your account is in the process of being created. Please wait a few minutes to set your password. So now let's go back up to the Sign Up Complete page. And this will give you an overview of the account information that you've entered so far. So now let's go back to the Manage Your Password page and see if it'll let us create it. Great, so now it's let me set up my account, and it looks like my account has been set up. And right here it says the domain name I picked. And now I'm going to copy and paste the password that I had set up and click on Login. And what I want to do now is click into my control panel, and I'm not going to save my password. Then I'll close this welcome screen. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and click on WordPress under Website Builders. And what I'll do now is go down here and click on Install WordPress. And let it load, and it's asking me which domain to install it on, and this is the one I just registered, so I'll go ahead and click on Check Domain. And you're almost there. This is the last step. So I've read and agreed to the terms. I'll also click on Show Advanced Options, and I'll enter in a site name. So I want to name my blog Real Estate Rise. My admin username will be admin, and my password will be password. And then under in my admin email address, I'll leave that be. I have it checked to say automatically create a new database for this installation. And then I'll click on Install Now. Right here, it's waiting on the install. Here's an upsell, but say I'm not interested. And so we'll wait for WordPress to install right here. So while we're waiting, I'm going to explain to you that what we're going to do next is visit our WordPress website, and then we'll log into that dashboard. And then at that point, you will have been set up with your hosting and you will have already installed WordPress. So Bluehost is really great because it makes this process very, very simple. So now you see that the installation has complete. What you can tell here is this is the site URL that WordPress was installed on, and here's the login URL. This tells you your username and it tells you your password. So I'm going to go ahead and click on login URL. And what this will do is allow me to log in with my username and password that I already selected through installation process. So I'm going to type that in and click on login. And now we're in the dashboard. In the next video, I'll walk you through this dashboard.